goes up into the gates. The favourite drawn over toward the outside, just a bit of press. Light continues to flash. They're off and they're racing. It was one of the first of them to jump, just a bit of press, but immediately dropped to the back of the field and has dropped right out to be a conspicuous last as they get going. The first to actually leave is Pin Deep. Pin Deep won the break from Brave Shot, If I Didn't Have a Dime, and also Terra Tiff, followed by Good Vibes. Pushing up is Rainier, Written Melody, Calico's Girl, 2.5 lengths away behind those then. Secret She Keeps, and dropping out last of all, just a bit of press after the start, and about to tack onto the back of them, but conceding them a massive head start. Pin Deep will lead for home. At the top of the straight, Pin Deep by 2. Brave Shot, If I Didn't Have a Dime, goes back onto the cutaway. Terra Tiff, Good Vibes comes down the outside, further back behind them, Written Melody, and just a bit of press is starting to charge right down the outskirts of the track. Pin Deep, it's in front from If I Didn't Have a Diamond, Terra Tiff, and right down the outside now comes Written Melody. Written Melody right over the top of them, surges up, grabs the lead. Written Melody pulls away. Written Melody won it by 2 to Terra Tiff. Pin Deep, If I Didn't Have a Dime, together for third, and then just a bit of press. Not sure what happened at the start there, but didn't get away all that well. Finished right under the arches and hung up the straight. Followed further back then by Secret She Keeps and Rainier, Good Vibes. Brave Shot with Calico's Girl fading right out of it to run a distant last. Written Melody is the winner. Not sure what's happened there to just a bit of press at the start. Jumped very well. He took hold and it didn't just drop out, it tailed out. Written Melody, first starter by Written By from Amthal by Lonro. For Grant and Delana Williams, written by Willie Pike, has absolutely steamrolled them, beating Terra Tiff, Pin Deep, If I Didn't Have a Dime, and just a bit of press, who had the head screwed sideways in the run up the straight, finishing back there in 5th spot. 10-9-2-1. The numbers here, Written Melody for Alana Williams, Elio Galanti, the ISO Syndicate, R. Wilson and B. Greenwood, the Dishlickers Syndicate, the Horsam Crew, along with R. Miguel, D. Elsis, D. Ingleton, B. Dwyer, R. Egan, Ms. B. Nichols, G. Summers, M. Brown, C. M. Brown, and Willie Pike aboard for Team Williams at its first start. Beats 9, Terra Tiff, another newcomer by Awesome Rock from Fancy Street, owned by Steve Palmer, trained by Holly Palmer, ridden by Patrick Carberry, and at triple figure odds, at the absolute roughie, has got into 2nd spot. Pin Deep, third home by Deep Field out of Panova. Adam Durant, Clint Johnston Porter for Adam Durant, the Go With The Flow group, Madams, Everingham, Fuller Hill, Copley, Montague, McRae, Wallace, Taylor, and then 4th, If I Didn't Have a Dime. Just a bit of press was 5th in. Race 5, the Peninsula Dining Room Handicap. The fillies and mares will run at 2:24. It's over 1200, the next on the card, as we just wait for the other details to come on through after this comfortable victory by the newcomer Written Melody, drawing away from them and scoring by more than 2 lengths on Terra Tiff. Here are those details coming to hand. It was 2 1/4, 1 1/4 in 60.33 and 35.53, the concluding 600. Britt joins us now as Team Williams unearth a new debutante winner from their yard by Written By, called Written Melody. Britt.
Absolutely. Grant Williams joins me now. And Grant, congratulations, not just on the win, but obviously your business plan changed dramatically a couple of years ago when you and Alana went to the sales, and for one of the first times really, you were hunting to buy the horses yourselves and syndicate out to clients, and this is the first winner of them. Congratulations.
Thanks, Britt. Yeah, it's been a bit of a process, but yeah, it's starting to really look good for the future. There's a group of them that are all ready to race now, and yeah, well, she's one that Lance has really liked from the start, and the first one we bought to race, so it's good.
$60,000 purchase when you were pounding the pavement at Magic Millions. What attracted you to her?
Yeah, look, she was a nice little type when she was young, and she had a good butt on her, and I follow Lance around a lot, and then if she likes them, then I'll have a look at them, and yeah, she stood out from down there with Tony Patrizzi and that, so we look at all of his all the time because he gives us good support, so that was the one we bought off him that year.
So this new crop that you do have coming through, you mentioned a number of them ready to get to the races. Where does she measure up against the other ones at home?
Yeah, she's probably one of the top 2 or 3 fillies. She's one that we sort of thought that we could go to the races summertime. So we were hoping that we could race her, give her one race, put her out like we used to do. That was the plan. So she'll go and have a little break now, and then we'll bring her back and we'll throw her in some of those black type races and see what we got.
Looking forward to seeing her back in the spring, summertime. Well done.
Thanks, Britt.
There is Grant Williams. Word from William Pike.
Yes, Willie, you aboard this horse in the most recent trial, showed some tactical nous that day to be able to weave through the field and put them away, and she does the same on race day.
Yeah, she did. I like the trial, obviously. She did it well. One of her main assets is she runs through the line strong. Yeah, she was good.
You came down the middle part of the track as well. We've seen the first 3 winners along the cutaway, so that probably adds a bit more strength to her win.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I tried the cutaway a couple of times, couldn't make it work. Everyone else was able to do it. I wasn't, so I went the other option. Get her in the clear, young horse, green. Try and take excuses out of the equation, and she had the ability to do the rest.
Give you the feel that she can stretch out maybe to 1200 in time?
Yeah, she'll get 1200 without a doubt.
Well done on the win.
Thanks, mate.
There is William Pike, Written Melody, victorious here in the 4th. And what about that prize of Terrative? Well done to Holly Palmer, able to get her to run second. 10, 9, 2 and 1, the numbers from the 4th.